Once you see the kind of reports that can be created in Excel with BizInsight, your first thought is going to be, those reports are amazing, but what kind of effort is going to be involved in building them myself? How difficult is it to learn how to use BizInsight to build my own reports? Well, let me show you. Here's a report that I have to reproduce every month. I want to keep all of the formatting, but I want to be able to update it automatically. BizInsight allows me to do just that by retrofitting my existing static reports with BizInsight functions. This can be accomplished by simply opening my navigation pane, finding the function I want, and dragging it to the cell where I want my value. This way, I can quickly convert all of my existing reports without having to start from scratch. Notice that when I drop the function onto the worksheet, the BizInsight query editor pops up. The minimum required filters are already set up, and I can easily add any additional ones needed for my report. I then point each filter to the cell that contains its parameter, anchoring it when necessary to a specific row or column, and then I click OK when I'm ready for BizInsight to retrieve my value. When I click OK, BizInsight ensures that it's placing the value in the correct cell, and then it goes out to my database and returns the correct value. As you can see, when I change one of the parameters, the value updates. I have just added a dynamic cell to an otherwise static report. Drill down is a snap as well. There is no additional configuring required for this functionality. Drill down capability is a built-in feature of all BizInsight functions. You may be asking yourself, do I have to do this to every cell? And the answer is yes. However, by using anchoring, I'm able to use the copy and paste functionality of Excel to add this function to the rest of my report. Notice how quickly I've made this entire column dynamic. Now, I will highlight this column and drag it across the table to make the entire report dynamic. It's really that simple. In a matter of minutes, I've converted an existing static report to a dynamic BizInsight report. Now that the data is automatically refreshable, I can add other elements to my report. By selecting a range of data and then choosing recommended charts from the Insert toolbar, I'm able to add a graphic element to my report. While this report now looks complex, you saw how quickly and easily it was created. I can even expand the chart and hide the underlying data. When I change the values, the chart updates. I have now created a basic dashboard. There are several very expensive dashboarding applications on the market that contain more than 200 charts and graphs, but what most users don't know is that Excel has over 230. What that means is that I can create reports with a variety of Excel elements that will allow my reports to appeal to a wide audience of users. Creating dashboards from the very simple, as we see here, to very complex can now be done with ease.